Now for the tip of the day. It is getting warmer out here. It's still cold, but this motor is going to be firing up here shortly. Anyway, one of the last thing I ordered was some new spark plugs for this head right here. Okay? I took this spark plug number, and this is standard NGK spark plug. I'll get it out here. It's a B8HS, okay? I know it fits this head because I've looked at it. So what I did was I ordered 2 iridium plugs from Bike Bandit using a crossover tool that shows which of the stock NGK plugs transfers to iridium, what the new numbers are. Let me show you what I found. And this is a tip of the day common problem. This is a standard BH8S that fits there. This is the iridium plug they sent me right here. This one is $4. This one is $12. This is called a BR8IX. Now, do you notice any difference between the 2 plugs? This one has a 1/4 inch longer bottom on it than this one. What that means is if I put this into here, it will stick a 1/4 inch lower into the cylinder than it's supposed to. Now, if we take this Tata cylinder, right, cylinder head, and if I were to, I can show you visually what I'm talking about. If I were to put this iridium plug in here, now remember, your bike's already put together, everything else. You've gone through all the hassle and the pressure of finding out which spark plug replaces the one that you want to use. So you just grab this out of the box, you put this in, tighten it down, and go. Okay? This is what your engine looks like, and what it sees that you don't see is this. You see how far that sticks into the engine? This plug is only supposed to go to the last thread where the bottom right here is flush with this combustion chamber. As you can see, it sticks out 3 or 4 millimeters into the combustion chamber, which is a bad thing because the bike will start, the bike will accelerate, but under hard acceleration, the bike will cut out, sputter, it will backfire, it will do all kinds of really, really nasty things because this is the wrong plug. Now, if we go to take this plug that does fit this, and let me show you what a correct plug is supposed to look like. This is why you should always check your heads and your plugs, because remember, we're buying standard plugs for off-size cylinder heads. Now, if you look at this, that actually doesn't stick in there far enough. That's kind of weird. That is kind of weird. Anyway, that one's too short. So that won't work, because it's got to be an 1/8 inch taller. Well, I thought that was going to work. Okay, so there's a classic example. I thought this would work in this head, but it won't. It needs a slightly different size plug lug length. But what I do know is that this brand new NGK has got the same plug depth, and it will work in this head right here. Okay? So you always need to check your plug depth. And let me show you where approximately these are supposed to be. They can't be too short in the cylinder. They cannot be too deep in the cylinder. They have to be right on the nuts, like this. That's about correct right there. It's where, get that baby powder out of there. It's where your explosion path will blow all the way around here and up to the squish band, but will not get too deep into the cylinder head. Now you can see right here where this plug is too deep, is too long. Now fortunately, I do have different heads because I have all kinds of heads. This is a Tata head. I thought it was SEF, but Grant Mira straightened me out on that. This is a Tata 107cc jug. I thought it was SEF, but I have another SEF. I've got a whole bunch of cylinders, whether they be air-cooled or water-cooled. If you're not sure, this is the tip of the day, if you're not sure your spark plug fits correctly, take your damn head off and put the plug in there, tighten it up, and make sure that it just gets flush right there. Because if it's too deep or it's not deep enough, then your combustion chamber will let you know and it won't work. That's tip of the day. And even if you go and you buy $12 spark plugs like this one, Iridiums are great plugs. I screwed up. I ordered the wrong size. The plug right here, it'll say BR8IX. One number is the heat range, which is the electrode inside here. Another number, and I'm not sure which one, tells you the depth of the plug that goes into the cylinder. So now that I screwed that up, I'll have to find some more Iridium plugs that are the right size, but I can always save these for another project. You can never run out of really good spark plugs. And the nice thing about it is if you buy expensive spark plugs today, just like if you buy expensive oil, Klotz oil or Bel-Ray oil today, it's not going to be $2 cheaper next year. It's going to be $2 more. So anyway, rock on. That's tip of the day. And I have one more thing coming in for the bike. I have a front wheel coming in, brand new. It's back ordered. And I'm going to put that on. We got carbs, we got intakes, we got NCI rotors. We got it all, baby. All right, DIOSpeedDemon, rock on.